By Raman on May 9, 2018, 9:23 a.m. Leave a comment. Tottenham will be hot in their pursuit of Champions League football for another season, as they will be looking for a win over Newcastle to keep Chelsea at bay. Tottenham have a massive task at their hands when Newcastle visit them at Wembley in a crunch Premier League fixture. Spurs' main aim would be to secure a win and move closer towards sealing a top 4 place this season, as Chelsea remain hot on their trails. After a shock 1-0 defeat to West Brom last weekend, and Chelsea securing a win over Liverpool with the same scoreline, the two sides are separated only by 2 points in the race for a top 4 finish. Tottenham can, however, take comfort in the fact that their remaining 2 games are at home, and first up will be Newcastle United. Mauricio Pochettino is well aware of Chelsea's threat behind them and knows 4 points from their remaining 2 games should be enough, but one slip-up and another Chelsea win could mean trouble. Leicester will be Spurs' last opponent this season, and consider that they precisely do not have an easy run, apart from home comforts. Newcastle, on the other hand, have not won a Premier League game since their narrow victory over Arsenal, losing 3 in a row. Their victory over Arsenal secured their safety this season, and they currently sit comfortably in 10th position. They seemingly have nothing to lose or be pressurized with. Team news. Jan Vertonghen is the most important of the list of players, as he is still 50-50 to play after suffering an ankle injury last weekend. Eric Dier will be a confirmed absentee as he suffers from an illness. Serge Aurier is also a certain absentee as he still hasn't recovered from his hamstring problem. Spurs' medical team are trying their best to get him ready for Sunday's clash with Leicester City. Moussa Dembélé will also miss the game with an ankle problem, although he could return for Leicester. Harry Winks will miss the final 2 games with the same injury, although he hopes to recover soon enough. Potential starting 11, 4-2-3-1, Lloris, Trippier, Sanchez, Alderweireld, Davies, Sissoko, Wanyama, Ali, Eriksen, Son, Kane. Newcastle United Rafael Benitez, on the other hand, has a full-strength squad available for the Tottenham game. Only Islam Slimani would be missing after being suspended since lashing out at West Brom's Craig Dawson earlier this month. Otherwise, Benitez would be taking this game to help his team play under no pressure for the first time this season, after guiding them expertly to safety against all the odds this season. Potential starting 11, 4-4-2, Dubravka, Yedlin, Lascelles, Lejeune, Dummett, Ritchie, Diame, Shelby, Kennedy, Perez. Gale. Key stats. Newcastle has astonishingly won their last 3 visits to Tottenham, with Ios Perez scoring the winner in 2 of those games. Tottenham, on the other hand, will be looking for their first ever league double over Newcastle. Tottenham also have a superb 17-game winning run at home against promoted sides, last losing back in 2012. Tottenham have also won their last 7 Premier League games when they play on a Wednesday. Newcastle will be visiting Wembley for the first time since 2000 when they lost their FA Cup semi-final to Chelsea. Betting odds favorable bets. Tottenham vs Newcastle. Tottenham Asian handicap 2.0 at 1.960. Player to watch. Harry Kane. Harry Kane has scored 38 goals this season for Tottenham in all competitions. Photo courtesy AFP, Getty Images. Harry Kane is yet to pick up his form since returning from injury. He has, however, not stopped scoring, but not at the rate he is so used to. He is considered by many as the man of the big occasion, and the Newcastle clash is no small fixture considering a top 4 place is still up for grabs. On the other hand, although he surely will go to Russia this summer, he would want to go on top of his game and not as a recovering player. England will certainly need him in top shape. Expect him to kickstart that form against Newcastle. Prediction: Tottenham 2-1 Newcastle. There have been many seasons when Tottenham have been in a promising position on the table with a few games to spare and lost the plot by the end of the season. But this Spurs team is different, or so it is hoped. Mauricio Pochettino would be well aware of their history in the final games of the season and would certainly look to avoid repeating it. He will be looking to fire up his team and get a win over Newcastle to close in on a top 4 place. Mauricio Pochettino, Newcastle Tottenham Hotspur.